Need an intro period. That's what they need to do for this crazy chat stuff.
That'd be cool.
Hey guys, sorry.
Hey.
We're having linkage issues.
Linkage.
So,
I had to hunt my link down.
yeah, I was trying to get her in here and she couldn't find it anywhere.
I was pulling a bird dog.
Right? Oh, Sing.
Lamborghini Mercy. Yo chick, she's so thirsty. I'm in that two-seat Lambo with your girl, she trying to jerk me. Lamborghini Mercy. Yo chick, she's so thirsty. Okay.
Okay. You know what you were singing.
Little bit of rapping.
What up, what up, what up?
What's happening? What's happening?
So we got quite a few people in there. Can't really see how many because it's not working properly to tell me. So that sucks. Balls.
Let's see, gotta write down another name. They like my song.
I didn't hear it, but okay. Cheers, Jammy Timers. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Extra black.
Like you, man.
Yup.
She likes this kind of glow in the dark.
Yeah, if it's yeah. Okay, can you see how many's watching now? Because I can.
Yeah, I can now.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Sorry. I forgot the
We didn't win the knives, by the way.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Nope.
Did he do random.org?
Yep.
Oh, I said don't do random.org.
I know it. He said you were fine. I thought for sure you were a shoo-in.
Right.
Yep. Lamborghini Mercy.
I was trying to think of Johnny's email. I can't think of it right now. I've got a brain freeze.
A brain freeze? Those can be painful.
Yeah.
Lamborghini Mercy. Oops, I forgot to write down somebody. Woohoo!
Well, you want to do your roll call?
Show.
Shana.
Mike Lucia. Kelly Parks. Driver Ball. Bird Dog 1227. John Solar 283. Iridium 242. Pierre Prepper. Johnny Master Arms Done. Mum Leo. Funny Cave. 1983 Richam Stumpet Ivester. Cattle Whiz. Brandon Ferguson. And that's all I see. They're Stump Greenwood. SC. I found him.
He's bringing his bells tonight. Ring, ling, 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 ling.
Yes.
Right on. They're having their own conversation in the comments. We might as well have our own conversation.
Sure.
Yeah. So, did you do anything constructive today?
I guess I did a little bit of construction. Yeah, constructiveness. The boat motor won't start.
Is it after you got the battery?
Yeah. So I had to go to the marina, which was closed. So then I went over to Napa Auto Parts because they sell marine stuff. Because you know, they had to order the part. I had to order my part. But it'll be there tomorrow morning.
Well, that's cool. Did you buy anything for your vehicle while you were in the parts store?
No.
You didn't buy nothing? Not one thing to put inside? Nothing? Not even an air freshener? Nothing?
Nope.
What? Man, I couldn't leave out the store without, yeah, without having something. I had to buy something to go on my vehicle. I mean, that's all right. When we get together, I'll get it. I'll bring it up for you.
If I had been at AutoZone or Advanced Auto, then maybe. But Napa.
Yeah, Napa ain't really got jack diddly.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're right. Get you some skulls going down the side. Yeah.
I know.
You need a front license plate that says dish on it. That's what you need.
Okay, yep. I do. Do.
And you know you can get those custom made at Amazon too, and there's a couple of places online you can get them made.
Okay. I did not know that.
It's like $20. You can pick your own background. You can download your own wallpaper whatever you find you want, and you do it yourself. You like craft it online yourself. And
cool.
Yeah, I done a many of those for my car, but it didn't matter because I got a front license plate, so I ain't getting jack diddly.
Damn, Virginia.
I know, they suck. Bad. I mean, I wanted my North Carolina tag so bad. So, you guys, if you want to get in on the giveaway for tonight, we have our survival bag with all the goodies that I showed today. I shared it like a million times, so I'm sure everybody's seen what was in there. A whole bunch of goodies, flashlights, life straw, a little fire survival kit with a pliers and flashlight and that also. Cool. So a $10 donation to get you in tonight. So if you get in now, you got more of a chance of getting. I think that is like so cool, man.
Yeah, it's waterproof, right?
Yeah. And yeah, I hadn't opened it. He taped it down, and I didn't touch. I haven't opened it or touched it, so it's just like he made it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think it's cool as crap.
I like it.
It really is. Yep, I like that too. So that's awesome. It's a nice little bag with everything in it.
I might have to get in on that. Just saying.
Might have to.
Just saying.
Here, just making sure. So, I know Mouse Toes is in the comments. I'm gonna touch lightly on something, and I'm I'm not complaining or nothing, but I'm just stating some facts, a few facts. But I'm gonna read you guys something. I gotta skip a few things, so I don't put too much out there. And I hope Mouse Toes don't care for me doing this, but Mouse Toes wrote me today because she is sending a donation through the mail, and she wrote me a little note, and it put a smile on my face, but it put tears in my eyes. So she said that she was putting the money together, and she said I got to add another $5 from a 6-year-old. She said someone down the street had a little accident and they had to go to the hospital, so she was watching their 6-year-old little boy for him. So she said he loves you too, and I showed him your video, and he says I'm going to give more monies so she can see her army man, you know, to kids, military's army, basically, all of them. And he says, I swept the porch for my mama, and she gave me $5 so I can give it to the army man if I want to. He says, you should give more money because my money is more than yours. And I think that is like so adorable. That he knows that he knows Megan's a girl and knows he's in the Navy, but he still calls him the army man. He's only 6, so you know, she says she hopes that I get to see my army man. But I thought that was really cute that a 6-year-old child, not knowing the face value of $1, not, you know, none of that, he's willing to give up his $5. He swept a porch and he earned $5. He could have went to the dollar store. He could have went and bought a bunch of candy. He could have went and, you know, that was his money. And he was thoughtful enough, and his heart told him, you know, to get, you know, he wanted to donate the money towards the cause.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that's commendable. I mean, it kind of, you know, it kind of broke my heart a little bit because it's just amazing what little kids will do.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, little kids will do more than an adult will do. Without a doubt, not thinking, just automatically do.
Right.
And that's what I want to touch on. If I was doing this for me or if I was doing it for somebody else, doesn't matter. I mean, we've done donations for other people too to help or someone else. And we pushed and pushed and pushed. And I made mention, you know, we've got all these people that are try to be patriotic, and they're talking about the servicemen and all the, you know, thank you for your service, this, that, and the other, so on, and they go on and on about it. But it's those same people that they kind of go opposite way when you ask for a donation. You know, they don't even acknowledge it.
That's true.
And that kind of burns me up. I mean, like I said, if I was doing it for me or doing it for the next person, it don't matter. I still have the same view.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you talk about our service people and this, that, and the other, and being patriotic. Well, I mean, you know, Megan joined the Navy. She's going to eventually be on a ship somewhere, and the way things are going right now, they don't look too well. Things are getting tough. And she, you know, she signed up to put her life on the line, you know, for us. And that, you know, that includes me, even though she's my youngin'. And I think, you know, I think that's commendable. And of course I'm going to say that because it's my youngin', but that's for anybody's youngin'.
Mm-hmm.
But I just, you know, I just want to touch on it. It just seems that, you know, I've seen so many people on YouTube talking, you know, about thank you for your service and this, that, and the other. You need to help a soldier, this, that, and the other. And me trying to go see Megan, it's like, I don't know. It just seems to be a hard road. It seems to be hard to do. we've had a lot of people that has given and has donated, and they've donated 2 or 3 times. You know, without a shadow of that, without a doubt in their mind, they just donate again or donate again. But there's other ones out there that we interact with and stuff like that. It just, I don't know, just kind of burns me up a little bit. But I mean, that's their decision. But I just wanted to point out that, you know, a 6-year-old child was willing to give up his $5.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, it's just, it's awesome.
Right.
I think it really is.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
People need to look at that. They really need to look at that and see a child can do it. A grown person should be able to do it.
For real.
Yeah. I just did some. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. It is, but that's just my outtake. And like I said, whether I was doing the donations for me or if I was doing it for the next person, you know, you never know down the road who we're going to have to help. You never know what happens, and somebody might need help, and we have to do it again. And I'd push just as much. Because I ain't going to give up. We're going to continue, you know. Dish is helping me with this, like, tremendously. If it weren't for Dish, I would probably throw the towel in by now. Oh, yeah, I would. I would. If it weren't, she's pushing me. She keeps me positive, and I can get negative. I can get negative quick on the drop of a hat. Because sometimes it's just like, you know, I'm just so tired, you know, it's just not gonna happen. She's like, don't say that, it's gonna happen. You know, be positive. And so I'm being positive, but I'm not gonna throw in the towel yet. So we got another month to go, and I'm gonna push and just, you know, do my best. And
if you throw in the towel, it's getting thrown right back at you.
Right? I believe you do that too.
I would. She's not done yet. She's got more in her.
Mm-hmm.
You know it.
Well, I look at it this way. I wouldn't give up on somebody else. Why would I give up on myself?
Exactly.
You know, if we were having to help somebody else, I'd push and push. We've done it.
Oh, heck yeah.
I couldn't give up then. Why am I going to give up on myself? So I got to keep going.
Yeah, so, you know, if this little kid can give up his porch sweeping money, we can give up our coffee money. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Pocket cool change. Little kid. Cool little kid.
I know. I thought that was awesome. I mean, it put a smile on my face, but it put tears in my eyes. It was just like, what a big heart. I mean, no doubt, no second guessing, no nothing. You know, I don't want to go get candy. I don't want to go get a little toy. I don't want to go get a game or automatically, boom. No, give it to her, you know. And I just think that's really cool of him.
That kid should be president.
Right. And I just, you know, it just kind of touched me a little bit because I'm like, this 6-year-old youngin can do it, but you've got grown people that, you know, that look the other way or walk the other way when somebody, with anybody. Not just me, but I'm saying with anybody that needs help and stuff, people will just, like, just keep going. They don't take a second guess. And they just, you know, just keep moving forward. And, you know, if you stop and do that $5 donation, I'd have a peace of mind that I actually done something. And I have done that plenty of times. I don't care if it was $2 I give, at least I gave. So, but that's just, you know, my personal opinion, and that's
a good one.
Yeah, I just think it's commendable with that little boy, so we'll make sure Mouse Toes tell him thank you very much.
Pine, Former, and Pepper. Pine and Kate fall on the bed. Let's see, I think I saw GI Customs. Yep, cool. There's GI. Okay.
Stump said he's going to put a boot up my butt.
Yeah, no towels are being thrown.
I tell you, the last couple of days I've kind of felt it a little bit. Because I feel like it's beating a dead horse, and I don't want to be like that. But it's like, what else you gonna do? You gotta share it, and
Right.
Facebook it, make the little videos. Who is calling me? Oh, leave me alone.
She said, "Oh, leave
Anyway,
me alone."
yeah. Anyway, guys, just want to touch on it, but I want to put, kudos to that little boy and his
Kudos to the
parents.
little boy and his parent. Right on.
Still got our survival pack, that poor man prepper. Donated that. You got time. We'll probably do it about 2 o'clock. That's when I usually do. Poor man wants to know where you got your mug from.
That would be Miss Michelle just playing. So she's gonna have to tell you where she got it.
I don't know if you can find them anymore, but around July they had those "Don't Tread on Me" mugs, and they had them at the Cracker Barrel stores. I had to go on a hunt because Johnny wanted one, and when I got Johnny one, I got Dish one too. And plus, we gave one away at one time for our last donation giveaway thing. So, I hadn't been able to find any more. Unless you can go online on Cracker Barrel store online, you might can find them there.
You know what? On the way to see Megan, I'll stop at a couple Cracker Barrels and see if we can't find Mr. Brown one of these.
Okay. There you go. They're heavy duty too. They're nice mugs. I didn't keep one for myself.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
What?
No, I gave mine up for the donation giveaway.
Oh, no.
It's all about giving back. So I did that. We always do that.
I know it.
He said he just broke his favorite one.
No.
You guys still remember that GI Customs is giving away and I don't have it right here with me right this minute because I was downstairs last time, now I'm upstairs. Custom made knife from GI Customs, plus the Boker knife from C. Spearman, and the bob bag, the really nice bob bag that Dish has got her eyes set on, that she wants. For the final prize drawing on the 25th, you donate $20 or more.
I want to be third.
Right? $20 or more gets you in the drawing. And right now we only have like 19 people in for it, so.
Ooh, salute.
Well, 16 people.
Or I'm sorry, poor man Prepper threw his mug. We have a lot of people that throw things.
Yeah, we do.
Right? Yeah.
I don't throw stuff because I don't want my stuff broken, man. I have to slow my roll. No, my grandma used to do that. My mom, when she was younger, they'd wash dishes. I don't understand this because they were poor as dirt, so you'd want to keep what you got, but when the dishes wasn't done properly and they were dirty, Grandma would throw them and bust them in the floor.
Nice.
Yeah, so they learnt because they were down to just a few dishes. You ain't got a plate to eat on, you're not going to eat.
True.
I guess that's the way she was looking at it, but I mean, if you're poor as dirt, why would you be breaking your stuff,
Yeah. I thought that movie was funny years ago. the babysitter's dead or something like that.
Oh, yes. They
had to do the dishes and they were shooting the plates up in the air. Pull! Dishes are done, man.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mom says you don't throw things anymore. Stump's blaming it on the landing. Mouse Toad says she throws ice on the concrete when she's mad. So don't you tell him about your new baby? You hadn't told him. You didn't tell him.
My truck.
Mm-hmm.
My Ford Sport Tech. My beautiful pickup truck.
Dish got her a new ride. She's excited about it.
I
know she's
love
been
it.
cruising all damn day. She made up places to go, I'm sure. I bet you run a whole tank of gas out.
No, half.
Half tank?
Yeah, because it was full when it got home. So yeah, I've been cruising that bad baby. Drove it into the night. Might have to change the headlights though, because they're not very bright.
I see.
Right?
Told you.
Yep.
Need some of those LEDs. That's what I need to. I was going to go by there today and ask them what the price was on some. Just curiosity, because you have to actually physically go in there and ask them because there's so many different lights.
True.
And like you can look it up online and know exact ones you're supposed to get.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't do it because then I would have been wanting them, and I can't do that. I got to save money and pennies, so. Yeah. Some LEDs will be light up your life.
Maybe you'll get some for Christmas. I hear Santa's listening.
Ooh. That'd be cool. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah.
That's the Green Giant, isn't it? How big do you think he is? You know what I'm saying? The Green Giant.
More than a couple of perch or bass put together. I'm almost sure of that one. Him and Mr. Playin. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Playin. Yeah. So she's sporting her new vehicular. It's very, very nice. I'm so proud of her for getting her vehicular.
Thank you.
She was being lazy about it there for a while, but
I sure was.
I ain't never known a person that somebody says, "Okay, let's go get you a vehicle," and she just sits there for weeks and she looks online a couple of times, and I'm like, "Did you find one? Have you been out looking? What about a vehicle? Not yet. I'll go tomorrow. I'll go this day. I'll go that." And she just like procrastinated, and she just didn't. Like, we got to have a vehicle to go on this trip. But, worst come to worst, she could have drove her mom's, but...
That's the only probably reason that I have got the truck now is the trip. Otherwise, I'd have kept procrastinating about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually blindfolded by my mother to go outside and look at it. Surprise!
Now, she didn't have to do nothing.
No, I didn't.
She didn't have to do no paperwork. She didn't have to do nothing. All she did was Mama come in there, put a blindfold, and boom, she's outside, and there's hallelujah.
There's my baby.
Yeah.
I gotta name it. Ooh. I gotta name it. Whoa.
You gotta name it?
Mm-hmm. So think about that one.
Yeah, we might want to think about that one more.
Yeah.
Off air so we can surprise everybody with the name.
Good idea.
Yeah, I hadn't named mine.
No.
Yeah, I need to name mine.
Yeah, names are good.
Yep, I gotta name mine. What is Brandon talking about?
I don't know. I'm
I have
sorry.
no idea. I can't play it tonight. I just don't have it in me. No guessing games tonight, guys. I don't have it in me.
Right.
I'm too tired. I've had like an hour and a half sleep since yesterday.
Yeah, I tried to get her to get some sleep, but she said, no, I gotta cook. Gotta cook dinner.
2 hours the day before, an hour and a half yesterday. 30 minutes.
That pork looked good. That pork roast looked pretty good.
I don't know how to eat it, so.
You didn't eat none?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my God.
Today was the official day that I had to cut back. Or yesterday, the
Well,
first.
what's wrong, though, with pork? I mean...
I'm not a big meat eater. I like my vegetables and stuff. I'm not a big... I ate about 2 spoonfuls of potatoes because I had put butter in it. And I'd want to cut back on my butter, so...
Sure.
I was going to go to the gym today, yesterday to start that, but I was too tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably fell out on the treadmill and busted my head open or something trying to.
Yeah. Yeah, after Jammy time, you need to sleep.
Yeah, I might need to get me some sleep.
Might be a good thing, yeah.
Mouse Toast says the Dishinator. That's a good one. That is a good one.
It's pretty good. Right on. Dish's old vehicle's gone.
Oh yeah, Dish's the old one's got, yeah. That's been.
I was vehiculous.
Man, I tell you, if I had something to auction off, it'd be auctioned off. But I don't have anything of. And I ain't doing it with my guns, so that's just not gonna happen. So everybody can get my guns and knives out of your head because it ain't happening. I'm not giving them up. I'll beg to the last breaths of my body before I give my guns and my knives up.
Hey Susan, how you doing?
Howdy, howdy. Yeah, poor man, I see that. Yes, we've got that. We took it out. So you ain't got no worries about that. I got that. Yes. I do want to tell everybody thank you for sharing my videos when I put them out. I've been trying to make some more videos, even though it's about the donations and the trip and stuff, basically. But I'm trying to get the feel back. I'm making some more videos and get back into it a little bit. So just want to tell everybody thank you for sharing it. Like I said before, even if you can't give, if you share the video, it may reach that 1 or 2 people that is willing to donate. So.
Yep, I shared it right before we came on.
Yeah, I've been sharing away. I've shared, and.
Yeah, I wasn't home. I could have done it on my phone. Can you do that on your phone?
Mhm.
Okay, I could have done it on my phone. Darn.
Oh, it's alright. You were doing stuff, so.
Yeah.
Right, burning the roads up.
I had a strawberry daiquiri. It was damn good. Mm-hmm. Her casket will weigh a lot, knives alone. Never mind.
Your kitty cats are gonna miss you like crazy.
That was on you, not me.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm
You know,
multitasking.
if you passed away and they were burying you with your knives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you.
Might as well put them on up in there with me. There's room in that coffin. Sure enough. If I could take my guns with me, I would take them too. But supposedly people are coming back alive and they're turning into zombies, so I'll need my guns and stuff.
Well, you have to have the Ebola virus before you can come back to life, though.
It's so crazy.
Ebola.
Yeah, people are just like really going overboard with all this mess. They really are. They're just
Yeah,
finding the opportunity.
Yeah. What do they do with people that die of Ebola? Do they burn the bodies?
They probably would have to burn them.
I would think they would have to burn them. Yeah, no, that's not. Yeah. So a burnt up, contagious zombie body is coming after him. I don't think so.
Supposedly 2 people's already come back to life, so.
It sounds like a damn good horror movie.
You're right.
But, yeah. Well, 2 of them live in the White House. Just go with me on
I got you. I'm trying to be positive here. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to stay positive, people. Don't put no negativeness in me. Yeah. True. Susan, I don't see anything. You said check my email. I don't see anything in my email. You have to tell me where you sent whatever you sent. I don't see anything. But yeah, sorry, I'm multitasking, guys. I seem to do that a lot. Did you hear about the reading up on it? Real estate. There was a real estate lady that went to show a house, and I guess the guy that she's supposed to show it to kidnapped her and killed her.
No, I didn't hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
I'd be scared to go out in the middle of nowhere and be showing a house to somebody you don't even know, and you up in the house with them. So they found her body, and he finally told, and they found her body in a shallow grave. People are crazy.
Right.
Okay, Susan, I found it. I got you. I did.
Cool.
I guess that's the only thing I've really seen. Other than they got some rigmarole and not getting into politics, but I'm going to say this because it does make sense. I mean, it may actually be true. I don't know. I've been reading up on it to try to find the true facts and stuff, but they're talking about they've got people over here in America that's looking up soldiers and stuff on Facebook and like Lincoln and a couple of other social sites, and they're getting their addresses and where they're at and stuff, and they're supposed to show up at their house and they're supposed to kill them. I don't know, like what branch they're going for or anything like that. I've tried to read up on it, but if you think about it, on the social media sites, Facebook, prime example, it tells everything about you.
True.
You can figure out where anybody's out, and people are always telling, I've done it. I'm very guilty of it. Take the kids to the dentist, put in my location. Took the kids to the dentist. That's where I'm at right now. So they know you're not at home. They know exactly where you're at. So anybody can, and people do that a whole lot, for their families and stuff, so they know where they're at. But what I don't realize is you're letting the criminals and the robbers and the killers and all that know exactly if they're out after you to find you.
True.
So I think it's kind of crazy. I mean, I don't see it ending well. I mean, I don't see. Not after the Oklahoma thing where the guy beheaded a woman just out of the blue for no obvious reasons, just done it. And then they had something in the news yesterday where another guy had threatened a lady at work, and he said he was going to cut her head off. So now he's
good Lord.
I know. Oh, and there was another guy that committed suicide, and he was beheaded. Now, how do you commit suicide and behead yourself?
I got this. Okay. A wire. There was a wire across the road, and he was driving his motorcycle very, very fast. Cheese cut. Head right off. Suicide. I don't know. How would you do that?
I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing because I didn't have a lot of details up yet, but it was flashed here and there.
Hung himself with piano wire and jumped off a bridge, and his head popped off.
I just think it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It needs to stop. They just taking it it's just crazy. Yeah. Sick of it already. But yeah, that's all that. I just wondered, that when you have the Facebook and all that, people can find your location and stuff like that. You don't realize it. You don't think about it, but if you really sit down and think about it, once you read the news and stuff, you find out where a person's at.
Right.
Sure enough, you sure can.
Sure enough, right.
And then, as me and Dish has already talked about it, touch on this lightly, kind of set fire up in me. There was a 9-year-old little boy that was starved to death. Parents receiving about $4,000 a month. He had a disability, but they put him in a bedroom, and when they found him, he was covered in feces, and the walls was covered in feces. But he had dehydrated, and they had starved him to death. He weighed, I think, 20 pounds at 9 years old.
Oh, my Lord.
My 8-year-old weighs 70 pounds, so significant weight. I mean, that's just bones probably, but it's crazy. That little boy, you imagine how hungry he was, and his stomach just growling. And you guys know how you feel when you're hungry. Just 1,000 times that.
Yeah, these people were not human. No.
Oh no, they had another child. They had to hurry up and rush to the hospital. It was dehydrated, and they were starving that one too. But they were getting they were receiving food stamps every month, but couldn't feed their child. And plus, on top of that, about $4,000 they were getting in checks a month from the public assistance, I assume. But you couldn't feed your child.
Well, why feed them when you can lock them in a closet?
Yeah, they locked him in a room. He didn't have no lights. It was pitch dark in there. No bathroom. Access to water, nothing.
That's sick.
That's a hard life. That's just horrible.
It would be wonderful to watch the parents starve.
Oh, I think they should let them starve to death and die.
Yep. How does this go on unnoticed?
I don't understand it.
I mean, that little boy should have been in school. Truancy officers should have been showing up. Don't you have a kid that's like 7?
They had 5. She had 5 kids.
Damn! That makes it even worse.
She had 5 kids, and they're all took out of custody.
Oh my Lord! A breeder. That's a food stamp breeder. That's what I call those.
Well, that's what I put on Facebook when it made me mad. I said, "Keep your legs closed and stay off your back. You wouldn't have that problem." And if you can't take care of kids, I mean, and I got 4, I would never starve. I would starve before my kids would. I mean, my youngins don't know what it's like to go to bed hungry. They don't know what it's like. The only thing they know what it's like is when Mama says you can't have that piece of candy or that ice cream, and they're like dying then. That's about the only thing.
Right.
But they ain't never went to bed hungry or not had a meal or, you know, always being fed. My kids are skinny because they're on medication and it suppresses their appetite, so they only eat a little bit. But they're hungry, they get.
What's the name of this drug?
Yeah, I know, right? Get you a little bit of ADHD and some
I'm gonna snort that shit.
I'm telling you.
I'll just go to the doctor's office. Yeah, I got ADHD.
Yeah.
Put me on something now.
Yeah. I think you might have a touch of it. Yeah, you need to tell your doctor about that. I think you might have a touch of it.
No, that's not the kind of pill. That's not the right one.
Right?
Right? Damn. I'm gonna be snorting all your kids' pills when we meet.
There you go. No, oh hell no, you ain't doing that to me.
Here's some Tic Tacs, little boy.
They got to have their stuff. They ain't bouncing off the walls with me. I'd be lost my mind if they didn't have their meds. You have seen them in the morning times. No, you want to do that?
I'll be sleeping.
Hell no, you won't, because I'll be able to go over there and jump on Miss Dish's bed. She wants to be woke up.
I'll be in La La Land after I take the pills.
Yeah. They got to have their meds. We've been talking in the morning times when it's time for me to get the kids up for school, and they decide they're going to wake up on their own, and they come downstairs, and they're just like, they are wide open like you ain't nobody's business before they have their medications.
Oh yeah, holy crap! Hey, Miss Dizzy, blah 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 blah. Boing.
Oh yeah, wide open.
Your kids are cool though.
They just yeah, they're a mess. But yeah, they got to have their meds. Kelly says it feels good when you get recognized, called out by the DJ over the system. All you gotta do is go to Walmart and say I'm looking for my mother or whatever, and have somebody call your name over the intercom. It'd be like hallelujah. I've done that before. I've had to do that before.
Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing when that happens, but yeah. Dish Brunson, your mom is over by the layaway waiting for your ass. You know, now my mom wants to know what's going on. Okay. No, it's cool. You know, like you're at the grocery store or something and you've lost one another. For some reason your cell phone don't work or something. Right. And you need to know where I'm at, so you go and have them speak my name over the loudspeaker. It's embarrassing, right? Yeah. Yes, embarrassing. Hey, I need a motorcycle, Mom. She said, yeah, cool.
Right, I didn't hear no yeah come out of her.
No mobile.
We'll have to go to the store and we'll have to go walk up there and say, yes, I'm looking for Michelle, just playing, and see if they actually, see if they actually put it over the intercom.
Right on.
We're probably going to get in trouble. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord. I'm telling you how to do ADHD meds. We don't need to know all that because we're just joking. She was just joking, people.
Hey, Hayden.
Hope you pick one out. What you picking out?
Motorcycle.
Oh.
Hi, dishes, Mom. Thank you, Mom.
Right.
That was funny. She's like, "You talking about me?"
Like, yep.
You talking about me?
Just a little bit. Just a little tiny, teeny weeny bit. Okay, guys, I guess we're going to bring our people in.
Is there something wrong with your clapper? I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, I didn't clap up just a minute ago. Seth got a hold of it and was trying to break it the other day. I don't know if it works. Yeah, it works still. I can't have nothing. See how he opened it and bent it?
Oh, my Lord.
Can't have nothing.
See, that's when he was off his meds, damn it.
Right. I don't know if that's when he was off his meds or not. I do want to tell all our people that we're going to bring in that Dish had problems with links, so if you don't get a link, you need to tell me in the comments so that I can send it to your email. So.
Yep, the notification bell did not go ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and there was nothing in the bell. Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Nada. Come on, guys, it's 12:33. We need to do the clapper. We need to get the clapper going.
That's right. I think it might be sick.
It's for a good cause, and it's not going to waste. It's going for gas and there and gas back. I got a donation that I am not familiar with the name that I've got to look up.
Cool.
Ugh.
I mean, not that you have to look it up, but cool. Nope. Jack of all trades died. Hayden's back on his meds. I got you, bud.
Nobody's been so quiet the last few days.
Yeah. Yep, the clapper
Awesome.
has been violated. Right, Mouse Toast?
Right, it has. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I can't put a whole lot out there, but somebody donated $10. I cannot make heads or tail who this person is for your YouTube name, but if you made a $10 donation and your initials are AS, and you did that donation, because I don't say names on here, I don't put it out there like that. But if your initials are AS and you done it, if you'd please put it in the comments what your YouTube name is so that I can put you down. Because I won't have no way to contact you.
Poor Man Prepper has a question for you, Michelle.
OT. That'll be $5.
I believe he meant to say donation.
So he's saying not.
I believe he wants to know where to make a donation, but.
You can go to the website you went to before, poor man, the GoFundMe.com, and you can put in Michelle Just Playin, and I should come up. Let's see how it
Yeah, if you guys don't have debit cards or anything like that, PayPal. PayPal still works, right?
Yes, PayPal works.
Right, yeah, okay.
And if for some reason somebody don't want to go through PayPal, or you don't trust it, or you don't want to go through the GoFundMe or something, and you want to send it in a mail, I mean, you really want to get it to me or really want me to have it, you can always PM me, personal message me and tell me you want my address, and I'll send you my address. We got a month. But it'll be here before you know it. Because last month went by pretty fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the link.
Linkage.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the... It's come up a little bit different than it normally does. Let me go ahead and... You give me just a minute. I'll get that. I'll make sure that how it comes up. And, we'll send out a few links here and go ahead and get some more people in here while I'm working on that.
Okay. Yeah, because that huge cup of Java, whew, it hit the bladder.
I don't know what was that coffee I drank the other morning. Man, I was like, it was a racehorse for sure. 2 or 3 in my pants.
All right.
So I forever had to pee. Okay, I got links sent out to everybody. If you didn't get a link, let me know in the comments. Let's see.
I saw today peanut butter flavored hot chocolate.
Huh.
For the K-Cups.
Really?
I wasn't sure, so I didn't get any.
Sounds kind of yummy. It does?
I think so too.
Let's see.
Damn, sounds like tramplers. Trampling kitties. Trampling kitties.
Kitty cat, kitty cat. Whoa, whoa. It's actually at poor man. It's GoFundMe.com, and it's Michelle-just-Playin. There's dashes in between each one of the words. So if that helps at all. It says thanks for printing. I didn't print. Well, them change stuff. Crazy people changing stuff.
George said no link.
Shall says again. We have some slow people. I just want to say that. I'm just going to put that out there. Sent again, sent again. I'm still looking for the AS.
George, George, George.
George, George, George of the jungle.
George, George, George of the jungle.
Oh, let me do my clapper. Awesome, guys. I have to retire this after this thing.
Yeah, you might need a new clapper.
Yeah. I got the clap.
Did you figure out who your donor was?
I did not.
Okay.
If your initials are AS and you donated $10, then I need to know your YouTube name. I might need to check that, make sure it's not his YouTube name. For some reason, it's not updating as quick as it should be.
PT42 said he donated. Is at A. Sotelo.
Okay. That's who I'm looking for.
Clapper! Clapper.
Reminds me of a fish. You know how they wiggle and flip flap?
Yeah. It's a dolphin, right?
I'm about to call the NAACP. They will fix. What are you talking about? Fix what? Where is he?
Something about he's black. There's a reason we don't send him a link or something like that. I'm not sure. I know he's not black. Brandon.
Has he bumped his head?
He might have.
Brandon, you need to go on with your crazy mess now. You better you come on and get some act right.
Act right.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's getting their link. I think you're gonna have to put it in their inbox. Their inbox. Like you did mine.
Yes. Oh, I hate Google. All right, guys. I'll give me just a minute. Let me get it loaded up and sent to everybody. It's a good thing I know who this person is. Two, four. We got 5 people. Come on, guys. We gotta have more than 5 people. That is an awesome bag with some awesome goodies in it.
Awesome!
That's way more than $20 worth of stuff in there. Why Google wants to be a pain in my side tonight. Pain in my derriere.
Derriere.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some footage, man. We're gonna get some footage.
I think Mouse Toes wants to hear the clapper again. I don't know.
Does she want to hear the clap? Does she like that sound? I like that sound.
$10 will get you the clap. Going once, going twice.
Right? Come on and get the clap.
Get the clap for $10.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cheap.
Was that grumpy old man? Yeah, grumpy old man. The guy said, "You couldn't catch crabs from a $10 hooker."
Oh my gosh. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah, they were making fun of each other because they were catching fish or something like that. They're all dead, except for the two women that were in that movie. Everybody else was dead.
I got it. I got it. I
Just
got
got
it.
it.
I have to find everybody. I have to get everybody's YouTube page. Okay, that's done. Okay, that's everybody. Did you get it? Didn't get it? Let me know. I'll send it again. My stomach growling.
2 bites of potatoes will make your stomach growl.
Yeah. But I gotta do this.
First again.
The TR trick. I don't know what the deal is with Google tonight. I don't know why they're being so stupid. It's crazy.
I gotta see if I can.
Hey, buddy, like.
Howdy, howdy.
Rich him.
You guys listen to Brandon. He's gonna steer you wrong. All of you's gonna get butt hurt. Because that's what he does. Brandon, take your cap locks off, man. I mean, you gotta holler at everybody. Acts like he's at a football game or something. I'm not sending a link, Susan. Brandon's being silly. I'm sending links out to the other panel members. That's when we send links.
Yeah, what I was trying to do earlier was send a link to a video I made. It's a private video, and I couldn't figure out how to. You know how some people can put that where you can click on it. And I can't.
If it's private, you're not going to be able to share it. No way. You got to have it unlisted.
Well, it is. I take that back. It is unlisted. I unlisted it. Yeah, but I still couldn't. You know, you got to take off so much of it, and I couldn't figure out what. I kept playing around with it.
You just copy from the forwards where it says right after it says .com / copy watch and everything to your right.
Watch.
And then paste that.
Okay, I'll try that in a minute. I'll have to pull it back up.
That's how you do it. But if you share it out there, everybody can see it.
Yeah, but the thing about it is come tomorrow, whenever this, or tonight, whenever this ends, it ain't been posting all the links, so there's only like 4 or 5. You only see 4 or 5 comments if you go back and watch the chat right now.
Oh.
I mean, that's everybody's chat.
True.
Stump, I sent it again. It's in your email. It's on YouTube, not your email, but your YouTube messages. Go check your messages again. I resent it just in case.
Bird Dog said we're her link.
Same thing. Inbox.
Yeah, inbox, but we know how Bird Dog is, so I might need to send hers again because she can't find links for some reason. She goes in circles.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, there's a lot more than a link missing. That's all right, man. We love you anyway.
Ah.
Moms, how you doing? Sorry, I just saw it.
Find that son of a bitch again.
Multitasking on the jam tonight.
It seems to be a needed skill to do chats.
Right.
I do more hopping and jumping when I get on the chats than I do when I'm off the chats because people are sending emails or they're sending this, that, and they want you to go look here, there. Trying to multitask.
You said everything from start with watch.
Yep. Start with watch and go through the watch question mark V equals blah blah blah.
Let me try that. Let me see.
And that's all you got to put out there.
Let's see if it'll let me do it.
Highlight it up and copy.
Let's see if that works.
That's it.
Yeah.
That and then everybody knows to just copy that part to the YouTube.com and it will work.
Yeah.
Or they should know that.
Yeah. Copy and paste that to the YouTube search bar, and that's my little just goofing off one night at work video I made for Dish.
Oh, that should.
Oh, is that the dungeon video?
Yeah, that's a dungeon video.
Okay, all right.
That's why I said. I mean, it wasn't no big deal if anybody's seen it anyway. It's just not something I'd want to like just have on my web, on my YouTube page. But
because they'll start breaking out the straight jackets then.
Well, it is at work.
Right.
And there's a few people there know I got a YouTube channel. So.
Like, dude, you need to go you need some checking out. Because
they'll be wanting to know, why were you goofing off while on the clock?
Yeah, exactly. That's more what I'm worried about than anything. Not really worried about it. Either that or they'd be like, don't be showing our damn little basement on YouTube. There's all kinds of fire code violations down there.
Brandon says, I'm going to make it to the big show one day. I've been here forever.
Well, may happen. Never know.
Brandon, you're going to have to get your microphone fixed and some lights. Because the one time I seen you on the chat, I couldn't hear you, and you was in the dark.
Hey, G.I. Sorry. I was multitasking.
No worries.
All right, be right back. Got to get my priorities right.
Right.
Brandon, as long as you got something to look forward to as a goal, I mean, that's a good thing for life. That's very positive. Very positive.
Cheers, Brandon.
Right?
Oh, there comes Stumpy Claus.
And send expensive knives to the panel members. That's how I fucking go.
It's about that time again, TR. It's about that time.
Hey, Brandon Ferguson, it worked for me.
Hey, well, if that's the technique, then, because I got fucked, because I ain't got one from neither one of you.
Well, you got one that
tag
lives in your
along
house.
too.
No, men don't count. It's to the women.
I mean, if he said panel members. He didn't say nothing about you and Dish getting all the goodies.
He hadn't gotten to that part yet.
All right, well, Skip.
Yeah, well, you gave guns, and we just gave knives.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Guns and knives and gear and blood, sweat, tears. All right, in honor of Bill Gowdy and his fire cooking videos that I like watching so much, got Gotta get my priorities straight.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I've been waiting all of 5 minutes for that.
Do you have a bad taste in your mouth there, Michelle?
Oh, my coffee's like ice cold.
I was like,
Wait,
dang.
it's at the bottom. I was gonna take just a swig off of it. And it's at the bottom where the sugar was, and it's like ice cold. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I'll have to go get me some more coffee here in a few minutes. Yeah, that was terrible. I wish Dunk would be quiet. He just talks way too much.
Yeah, he gets on here and don't never shut up, though.
I know, right? He can't get a word in edgewise.
He talks with his eyes.
He does.
Stuff's got Betty Davis eyes.
Right then.
Oh, here comes Stumpy Claus. Here comes Stumpy Claus.
You know, it's the first time I've drank Bush beer in probably about 100 years, so I couldn't remember what it tastes like, but for the price, it tastes pretty damn good.
Especially after about 6 of them.
Well, this is just the second one, but because I had to school tonight, so late start. But for $9 a 12-pack of cans, it tastes pretty sweet.
Yep. Well, like I say, I drink light beer, but I drink Bush Light and Natural Light. That's my two mainstays because they're like the cheapest without getting too cheap. Yeah.
I saw tonight too that I didn't, and they apparently just started this because before you couldn't get 30 packs here, but the service station had 30 packs of Bush. $15.
Oh.
I froze up.
I did too. I was about to jump out and jump back in. I thought it was just me. I said, damn it, I got kicked off. Yeah, but I seen those 30 packs around the last NASCAR race I went to. I forget which one it was. That's the only place I've ever seen them. But
You got to have that much beer to enjoy a NASCAR race.
Hey, easy.
I will admit, if you actually go to the track and watch it, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, tracking is fun.
Yeah. It even was more fun is going and camping. And then you don't even really give a shit about the race because it ain't nothing but a big-ass party.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work with a client, and one of his jobs was he owned his own business, and he was a vendor at NASCAR races. And so I got to go to all the NASCAR races with him. I was his assistant. And so, yeah, we got to camp. That's what you want to call that. He had a horse trailer that was converted into a camper.
Right.
That works.
That's what I'm talking about, Buddy Light. He said he used to buy about a keg. I used to too. I still would if I had the money. I want to get me one of them new. It's a kegerator. It's front door. It's got a front door on it. It's glass where you can put the half kegs, and then you got room still for putting like some can or bottle beer at the bottom. It's got a glass front door, and those are real nice. I've seen them at Sam's.
Growing up, my friend's dad, and this was back in the early 80s, he had a fridge in his basement that had a tap on the front of it that you put a keg in and hooked it up to it. Looked like an old Frigidaire, but had a tap on the front of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had an uncle that made one out of a old refrigerator, that was still running like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did.
Keeps it cold and keeps it on tap.
Yeah.
He stored it right there beside his Playboy magazine collection. I love his basement.
Sit there and drink beer.
12 years old, I'm sitting there going, better than the National Geographics I had at my house, I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Hey, but when you're 12, boobies are boobies.
Yep.
Amen.
Shoot, when you're 40, boobies are boobies.
Amen to that, too?
Yeah. It don't never, once it starts, it don't never stop.
No, what's the comedian? He said,
Ron
once you, Ron White,
White.
once you've seen one set of titties, you want to see them all.
Well, the link must have worked, Johnny, because Mom seen it.
Yep. Yeah, she's amazed at the size of Dish's dungeon.
That was just my escape route out of it.
Right. That was just a corridor. It turned out to be sealed with a steel door.
3 foot thick with 4-inch hinges.
Right.
Oh.
Well, you have to start going for the younger ones then, buddy.
What are they when you're 60? The only difference is at that point they have a belly button between them.
Woof. The heck with that.
Where's my hatchet at? Ah. Oh, I got a nifty little knife I can show you guys.
Alrighty.
My mother-in-law brought this back from Switzerland for me.
Oh, man.
It actually came from the Victorinox factory. It's one of their brands called Design Survival Outdoor School. It's got an olive wood handle on it, and it's got a triple grind on the blade. It's got a let's see if I-
Right?
got a hollow grind, then a flat grind, and then a convex edge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see that. That's nice.
Got a 3-angle valve job on that thing.
Yeah, it does.
Right on.
Got 480 lift and 210 duration too.
Right. I like that handle.
It's I didn't know about it when I first saw it, but that thing's comfortable.
Cool, George.
Got a nice finish on it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just got a. I mean, olive wood's beautiful anyway. But it's kind of just real smooth. Got like a tongue oil finish on it.
I mean, even the blade's got a nice light polish on it.
You know, you can barely see the grind. I mean, that's at least a 400 grit finish, and you don't see that a lot on factory knives.
Right.
Do they even sell those here?
I've never seen one here.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of that. Not that I'm a knife guy, but
The fit and finish is great on it.
didn't you say what'd you say the name? The design school or something?
Design Survival Outdoor School.
Do they have? You think like students or something are making those?
I'm not sure.
But you say it's a Mora company, or?
No, it's like it's a Victorinox company, if I'm not mistaken.
Victorinox.
Okay, Swiss Army like.
Because she got it in Switzerland at the Victorinox factory.
Kind of makes you think it was like apprentice knife makers. That's what comes to mind. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not like beginning first week, but you know.
Right.
You know, that might be like their final projects or something, you know, to graduate or some shit, you know.
Right. You know, I tried to find them online. You know, all I've got to go on is where she told me she bought it at.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty cool. You know, my mother-in-law, she's pretty awesome as far as mother-in-laws go. You know, she brings me this back from Switzerland, and then the first thing she ever bought me was a book on Bob Lovelace, who's a real famous knife maker. And you know, she was going through all her books in her attic and found this old book. It's just old how-to things, like how to sod a roof and how to make fish traps and just all kinds of cool stuff.
That is cool.
Of course, I'm her IT tech support. If her computer goes down, she's on the phone with me. Could you please come to my house? What's in it for me, Mama Joe? I will give you a lamp. Okay.
A lamp.
She has this lamp in her office that was her father's. My wife's grandfather was a photographer for National Geographic. So he had all kinds of oddities. But this is a 30-millimeter bullet that stands about yay tall. It looks like you'd fire it out of like one of the smaller howitzers.
Mm-hmm.
And I made sure that I'm getting that one in the wheel. Pretty cool.
Right on.
That's cool.
Chomp that gum, girl.
Me?
Or whatever the heck you're giving hell.
Pretzels. Can you hear me crunching?
We hear you smacking, sound like a dog licking his ass.
I wasn't smacking.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
anything.
just a little.
Of course you didn't, Dish.
I truly did not hear anything. I was listening to the lamp story. I didn't hear
Yeah, I
outside.
guess I blocked it out. I really didn't hear it.
Listen here, sassy britches.
Is that your muffler, Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
I got the munchies, so I figured I'd get
Yeah.
some pretzels.
Bonnie was talking about her video, and I was watching it before the chat, before y'all started, and I got hungry again. I fixed some spaghetti with my deer meat hamburger.
Mhm.
I had to
Hell
get
yeah.
into that shit again before chat started.
Right on. Last year, I think it was. Hell, no, it was year before last. Last time I had any deer meat, I had some kind of like deer stew meat,
Mm-hmm.
little bit chunks, and I made deer chili out of it. I like to eat myself into a coma on that shit.
You know, maybe I've been lucky. I've had deer here and there all my life, and here in the last couple of years, which, like I said, now that butcher does a great job, you know, of preparing the meat. He ages it and everything and all that good stuff. But the people that claim the gamey taste and stuff, which I heard old bucks, if you're going for trophy deer, you know, the 12 pointers, 10 pointers and all that, they say that meat is just, you know. And the guys that I get the meat from, they're shooting does and 2-year-old bucks and stuff like that. But I had yet to taste any bad deer meat.
Oh, me either. Y'all see what Brandon ripped?
Yeah, I got a spider coat.
He got a spider coat. He gonna put his app in.
Bird dog must have called it a night, huh?
Yeah.
She couldn't find it?
I guess
Apparently not. She ran in circles until she passed out of it.
I hadn't even seen her.
What kind of spattico? Wink, wink.
I hadn't seen her post anything in a while either, so I think she did. She might have just went ahead and said, hell with it, I'm going to bed.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotta do my clapper. A poor man prepper.
Whoop, whoop.
But he says he doesn't want to be entered in a night's giveaway, though.
Of course not. He donated it.
Bird dog is wandering around trying to get ED chats to come in. Okay.
Yeah, I went to work yesterday and pulled my knife out to like skin some wire back, and I pulled it out and I realized I grabbed the wrong freaking knife. I had my damn paramilitary. I was like, oh shit, this is my expensive one. Let me go get that cheap one out of my toolbox. I know it's a tough knife and all, but but I usually got my tenacious. I take it. I'm pretty rough on this, but I can deal with it. But this is still my favorite one, tenacious.
I use my $7 knife for that kind of stuff.
Well, the tenacious.
That's a $40 knife, but that's expensive to me.
Well, the tenacious, I will say, even though I have like Kershaw's with the same metal, that tenacious holds the blade a little bit better. There is a little difference in the heat treating they do and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I dull it because I'm like shaving, you know, taking insulation off wire, so I'm like hitting copper wire with it and stuff, and cutting boxes open and crap like that, you know. So I dull it down a little bit, but it takes a edge easy, and I mean, yeah, it's right at $40, but that's a lot of freaking knife for $40. I love this thing.
Bird dog's back. She said, "Funny, TR." I guess there's a good lag.
Yeah. Probably talking about me. I was like, oops, wrong knife. Not crazy about the Cara though. It's okay, but it's too stiff to open up. I think that's the biggest thing. And there it is. That was my whole knife collection. That's worth mentioning.
I don't think TR was into knives as much until he met me.
Yeah. Everybody's into knives. Hell, I had to jump in there and see what it was all about.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah, I hadn't had a new one in a while. I'm having knife withdrawals. Tried to win me one today, but obviously I didn't get it.
Well, I got this one right here. I got it at True Value. I lost a bolt and I welded that side up.
Oh my heavens.
Got a pretty nice edge on it. I'll send it to you if you want it. It's one of them $7 ones.
Brandon said TR could be a Spyderco sales representative.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Tio.
I was gonna say I don't know if I could or not because I don't talk up the high dollar ones. I talk up the cheap the damn cheaper one.
Right.
That one hurt to buy. I just had to know. I just happened to be in a spot where I had $120 to blow. So I was like, well, let me try it out and just see. And then after I got it, now and it's a great knife. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I could have had spam cam. That could have been 500 rounds of ammo right there.
Mom says the meds are kicking in on Dish.
That's a good one.
Bird Dog, you coming in? You find your link or not?
Maybe she did. If not, I'll send it again. Gotta be in her messages. You guys got yours in your messages.
Yep.
What's everybody got planned for the rest of the week?
Study and then continue with the hate and discontent.
I'll second that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mark.
I'll study something.
You see that GI Mark Telford asked you what the name of that knife was again?
I was gonna say the same thing, Mom. Me and Stump are on the same meds.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit there and grin and don't say nothing, huh?
Stumpette says, "You awake, dear?" I know, right, Stumpette? You need to get a fire up under him. He's just too quiet. He just sits there and he doesn't say nothing, but you can tell he's listening because his eyes are going up, around, and this, and he cracks a little smile every now and again. Yeah, we can't be reading you like that, man. It don't work like that.
He might be depressed.
Yeah. He needs a new knife, too, see? It happens.
Recently got another new knife.
Well, then what's your problem?
Don't have one.
Okay. I should be depressed then, because I don't have a new one.
He's got 99 problems, but a knife ain't one.
Mine is, because I've been looking at him.
That's
I can't
true.
find none.
Hey, Mark.
Kelly, if you go to jail, honey, I can just tell you, all of this is broke, so you're going to be sitting there a while. Can't use the Yap from jail.
Yeah, you can, but it's just a different kind.
All right.
Good Lord, then we'll have to get Kelly out of jail fund started.
If you start to go to jail, you better video that shit and put it on your channel, because I want to see it.
Can't we all just get him alone?
All right. Mm-hmm.
I'll shoot deer for donations. You're vaping too loud, George.
All right. Amen. Amen. Amen, brother.
Is
At least you can't hear my tonsils slapping together when I do it.
Be careful.
And did it Friday
oh,
on Friday. Said, damn.
Better watch it.
Don't hurt me, I'm litter. And fragile.
Fragility.
Yep.
that was a good movie.
Yeah, but you just got knocked the fuck out.
And you know this, man.
And you know this, man.
You gonna
Craig,
call me?
How the hell
Yeah,
you get fired on your day off?
Don't you never, ever, 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 ever come around here again. You
Looking
gonna
like
call me?
that.
I must have missed that movie.
Tell me you look like Janet Jackson and crawl up out that car looking like Freddie Jackson.
Right.
Right.
Now, why don't you go get your hamburger? Because I know you hungry.
How you doing, Worm? What's up, man?
What's up, big worm? I mean, big perm? Big worm?
I got this new perm.
You messing with my emotions, Smokey.
And don't ever mess with my emotions. If you ain't never seen that movie Friday, Dish, you would piss yourself while falling out of the chair and spraying your Mountain Dew out your nose.
Do not go in there.
Yeah, you got to see Friday if you had never seen that.
Yeah. Just the first one. The rest of them are stupid, but the first one is awesome.
But just watch the first one. Don't worry about the rest. I agree.
You will laugh your ass off for a solid hour and a half.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see if we can find that one and watch it.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
It's a classic. That is a classic, no doubt.
It's better when you're high, but you know.
Right.
That was back in the day.
Well, I might have a few beers in me, but
that wasn't that long ago, was it?
No, it wasn't that long ago.
Shit.
A couple of days.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Well, I mean, like 10 years maybe or something.
That's more than 10 years. I watched that thing when I was like 20 or something.
That ain't been out for a minute, yo.
Has it been out?
1995.
Okay.
Holy crap.
I
I
told
was going to say it was 90-something.
Well, damn, I must have been like 14.
Because no, you wouldn't.
I was going to say, man, lightning's about to hit you.
No.
Night, Susan.
I was still married to my. Well, 95. No, I think. Just gotten a divorce.
You know, when you're in your 20s and 30s, the years kind of like meld together. And then when you get into your later 40s, then it's like the decades kind of meld together.
Yeah.
Hey, that was like 10, 12 years ago. No, that was 20 years ago. Oh, excuse me. My bad.
I think we better start sending Bird Dog a link right away. Like even before the chat starts.
No, she said a while ago she got it in her email.
I got to send it to her. I got to send it to her another way now.
Oh, okay.
No, I just said.
Either that or some of
them. Go ahead.
I was just going to say carrier pigeons. She might get it quicker.
Carrier pigeons, there you go.
Right? Damn right.
Bird Dog says she got it. Apparently she just ain't ready to get on yet.
No, she just messaged me. She just texted me. It's not working.
As she said in the comments, she got it in email, so I don't know.
I know you hate it, Bird Dog. You're going to have to switch over to Google. At least for the chats.
Yep.
She's standing her ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, what's Google? They need to hurry up with their crap. It's getting really, really old. I had to restart my whole computer as soon as I signed on. You know, before we went on air, I signed on, and as soon as I signed on, my camera blinked on, went off, and it said error, video error. And I said, I'm going to start my whole computer over just to make sure. It's ridiculous. Okay, bird dog, it's there. Go for it.
The pigeon has landed.
Repeat.
The
It has
pigeon
landed.
has landed. Remove the little cylinder from its leg. Inside is a message with a code.
Right. And don't snap the rubber band. That's cruel.
That's right.
Yeah, really. You might get a stacker.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Ferguson, there's no way you can dress up like Bird Dog. It just ain't happening.
No.
You do that, and I'll make sure you get on this panel. For sure.
Don't do that.
Dare ya.
Don't do that. I like Brandon, and the last fat man I seen dress up like a woman scared me. I'm just saying.
Pretty in pink.
You better not be putting no pink on. You better find another color.
Okay, fuchsia.
Still pink.
Pepto-Bismol pink.
That's my range bag. It's Pepto-Bismol pink. It's really cute.
Well, so is your rack.
You say what?
The rack, right up above her right-hand shoulder.
I thought I was going to have to add George to the list, Dish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know better than that.
Damn.
See, right there. Right up behind her shoulder.
Bird dog, are you using Chrome or are you using
Firefox?
Send it through a G Plus private.
Okay,
Did you try that?
she's getting the link, but it's making her log in as her real name. She doesn't want her real name out there.
Well, I understand that.
So she's trying to figure it out.
Luck if I know.
I don't ever have to sign in to get out and chat.
Like I say, all I do is I just go to, Google, profile, hit the little hangout button. It's over to the side. Now, they didn't work tonight, but then I could still go to my, I just went to my YouTube page.
Right, George. That's hilarious. Gunky.
Yeah, I don't understand how her. Oh, there she goes. I don't understand how her stuff's doing all that. You got it now, Bird dog?
Something violent works.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck I did.
Bird dog, you won't.
Yeah, this cute little bird dog face, and all of a sudden, I don't know what the I did.
I'm so sorry. Good evening, friends.
That's funny.
It is irritating, though. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the help. I don't know. It finally did click over for me. I got it. You know, again, I am an absolute bird dog, wandering around in the woods, just sniffing around for a trail. I'm tracking it. I found it. I heard Dish. Dish whistled for me. I followed it.
Over here.
Yeah.
Long, long, long.
Hey, you guys.
No, he said,
Hey, boy.
Ain't that funny?
Oh, God, it's terrible. Poor people, poor everything.
yeah, we're going
Oh,
to
crazy
send
thing.
your links. Damn carrier pigeon.
Hell, I thought that was pretty funny, by the way. Give you props on that. Take out the little cylinder with the paper in the leg. Okay, I see how y'all want to be.
Yeah, you get that little, you know, that little crystal thing, you know, we'll just send it with a little dots in it, you know, and you can send it through your computer and it'll link right up.
I'm glad to be here.
Brandon Super's at the camp tonight. He said he won't be joining us. He's going to apparently barbecue and have a few beers.
Right on Thursday? Well, that's a diet buster.
Right?
He's going to have a
Is that
salad.
right?
He's going to have a salad first.
Okay.
Right. Balance
drink-
everything out.
Drink some
Wash
Blue
it down with
Gills.
a light beer.
Right.
Or 6.
That's what we call the bluegills. Johnny's drinking the light, right? No, it's Bush is the
Yeah,
bluegills.
this is just a straight up old Bush in honor of Bill Gowdy.
Right on.
Uncle Bill.
He talk about that Bush beer so damn much, made me want one.
Man, he makes it look good too, pouring it in this nice wine glass, and
All been chilled.
Mm-hmm.
Glass has been chilled.
It actually don't taste that bad. And like I said a while ago, and for the price, it makes it taste all the better.
Well, pretty much. I think like all Anheuser-Busch's products taste similar. They're different but similar. And then you go to like Miller, all their shit tastes similar but different. You know, they do have different tastes, but it's like if you like Budweiser or Busch or Natural Light, they all have the same taste. They just different boldness, I guess you would say.
Different amounts of water.
Yeah.
There you go.
Some filtered through the Rockies, some filtered through a mud hole.
Yeah.
Some have a little bit heavier hops taste to it than others.
It's a bit hoppy.
I don't like this hoppy beer.
Well, my wife's got some weird beer in the fridge. It's called Blue Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
drinks
yeah.
She drinks it with orange slices in it.
She's not weird. She's very normal. I love your wife. How about that? I like that. It's one of my favorite beers. Yes.
She
Are you
doesn't
saying
drink
that you don't like it?
Nah, I don't like beer. I like fake beer. I like ales and ciders.
That's okay, dude.
I like it's called Woodchuck.
Oh, yeah.
Woodchuck.
It's gluten free. Doesn't sit heavy on the stomach.
Is it gluten free? That's interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, you get your gluten-free beers. I like the kind with alcohol in them.
Me too, and lots of it.
That's pretty much my standard.
The higher the percent by volume, the better I'll pay for it.
I tell you one that I can't stomach at all is Guinness. That's like drinking molasses.
Yeah, I can drink one or two of them, but that's about it.
No, I can't.
Stumps is in shock.
I love Guinness.
Well, brother, you're perfectly.
I love Guinness.
Well, then you're right to be a weirdo.
The only beer that I've
It's
ever
just too heavy for me.
Yeah, that's what it is for me.
The only beer I've ever drank that I absolutely didn't like was a beer called Hams.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of that.
And it might not have been that bad, but it was probably like chilled and got hot and chilled and got hot. It was on some 2-week duty, and it was at the end of the 2-week duty. And like everybody was cleaning out their fridges and all that shit. They're like, "Well, we got 2 of these. Well, you want?" And we was like, "Hell yeah!" You know, I was like 42 years old or some shit. We took it all. We didn't give a damn what kind it was, and the Hams was bad. I don't know what was wrong with it, but.
I tell you what, when I was stationed in San Antonio, it would get close to payday. We'd all scrape up about $10 and go get us a 12-pack of Lone Star and a pizza, and we were good to go. That was water with just a hint of urine.
If you ever go to South America and you're in places that don't sell North American beer, it just sells South American beer. I can't think of the name of it right now, but you'll taste a few of them, and the way you find a beer you like is the one. When you find one that has the least formaldehyde taste to it, that's the one you stick to. Because they put formaldehyde in their fucking beer down there, and there's some of them the shit's so the shit's so strong, you can drink one 12-ounce beer and it will give you a slamming ass headache like you drank 40 of them and you just woke up. Yeah, you gotta be real. The one, I forget the name of it now, but it started with an A, and that was the one that had the least formaldehyde in it.
Yeah, I like Mad Dog. Get it?
That's some nasty.
Just because I'm Bird Dog. That's all.
My mama likes Mad Dog. Mad Dog.
I don't like it.
I don't like that beer, that Land Shark. That stuff's nasty. I didn't care for that at all.
Never heard of it.
Maybe it's just a Michigan thing, but ugh.
What was the name of it?
Land Shark.
Yeah,
you know what? I think I've actually seen that before.
Thank you. Although, you know, I just usually cook with beer, so I really couldn't tell you what tastes good and what doesn't. But, you know, I'll take a swig when I'm cooking with it, and that didn't taste good.
What's an Irish carbon?
The bad news?
Irish carbon? No, it's a level. You take your bottle of Guinness, you put it in a glass, take a shot glass, you fill it about halfway with the Jameson or Bushmills, either one, a good, strong, smooth Irish whiskey. And you put Bailey's on top of that to finish the shot glass. You drop the shot glass in the glass with the beer, and you down the whole thing as a shot. Flipping awesome. Do about 6 of those in a row, and you're hanging out in the corner the rest of the night.
6, that would do it.
Hey, am I Woodsman?
Hey, Miami.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, oh, well.
What's up, Mr. Woodsman? Sir, how are you?
Yep, he's gone.
Hey, Ham's is a bait shop near me. I remember that.
You buy your beer at a bait shop?
I was just reading what Mom said.
Oh.
By God, they all sell beer at a bait shop. That's the damn South Carolina law. You got to drink beer if you fish here.
Right.
That's bad luck. Not have beer in the boat.
I don't know what y'all put in the water down there, but the fishing seems a whole lot better in South Carolina than it is in North Carolina.
They're pissing beer over the boat.
Probably feeding them catfish and crappies. And
there's pretty good fishing down there.
What was that I went fishing? I went bass fishing. It's just right across the line. What was that? Went to go look it up on the map. Now I'm curious.
Lake Wiley?
Yeah,
Near
that was at
Charlotte?
Lake Wiley.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of good crappie fishing there, and right now they have the what they calling them? They calling them white perch, or like overrunning the lake, and they declared like open season on them. There's no limit or anything on them.
And then I've been fishing Santee Cooper, and yeah, I didn't know there was gators in the water down there. Here I am just drifting along and, you know, getting a little bit too close to the bank. So I take the boat paddle out and I'm going to push off this log. Well, the log swam away. And after about a 5-minute tirade of expletives at my cousin, who failed to mention that there was gators in the water.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's even any swimming areas in this Santee. I seen one place that had buoys out, and I'm like, and buoys ain't fooling them alligators. I ain't getting in that water.
No. I wasn't even, after I saw that, I wasn't even going to go down to the edge of the water to wash my hands off. I took a bucket off the end of the dock and scooped some water up and put it in the boat so I could wash my hands in the boat.
I looked that South American beer up. It's Atlas beer.
Atlas.
That was the one that was. That was the one that was more closely related to just regular beer.
They had Atlas in Uganda.
Yeah, well, they sell it in other places in South America, but it's a South American-made beer. I forget what country it was made in. I want to say Colombia, but I'm not 100% on that.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Atlas, it was Bale that they had there in Uganda.
Oh, okay.
And it's more of a lager. What are you wheezing about over there, Sassy Britches?
You said lager, but it sounded like longer, and that's...
Well, that's what you
You got
heard
to thinking
anyway.
about Big Perch and just throwed her off her game.
Long neck bottle.
Those are the best. If you're gonna go glass. Might as well be a long necker.
Well, you better leave the cap on it so you don't get a vacuum.
Ooh.
Yeah, we had that discussion.
Yep.
That poor old gal, they had to drill a hole in it.
They should have went ahead and drilled a hole in her head and done a full frontal lobotomy. Derp-a-derp. Look at what I can do. Look, Mom, no hands.
Did you guys see the kid on YouTube that's making over $1 million a year? He does the little reviews. He's 8 years old, and he'll review like Angry Birds or games, little things.
Little bastard.
That's what I'm thinking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I need to start playing video games because that's the ones that get all the damn views and stuff.
You guys are just like really sorry. When people come and making these stupid accounts and come here saying, you guys are just like so ignorant. I just want to say that.
Oh, that is funny. Ignorant.
That's like such ignoramuses. Those are people that have no purpose in life, so they have nothing better to do but sit on YouTube and make up channels.
Just button pushing. Just button pushing.
And you have to remember, too, now, the thing with the Google Hangouts, this is like being thrown out there for anybody that has a Google account. They may not even have a fucking YouTube account. Well, no, they have a YouTube account.
No,
but
you can have a Google. You can have a Google account without having a YouTube account.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying? you know, because we've had like little kids and shit pop in, and they're like, "What is this?" Blah blah blah. You know, I mean,
Right,
so
from
you
the
don't,
Hangouts, right.
because it's a Google Hangout. You know?
Turkey jerky, anybody?
Sure.
Mmm.
Well, that don't look like jerky. That looks like sausage.
Look like a can of dog food.
No dog food.
That looks like catfish bait.
That's what it looks like, catfish bait, dude. The little link.
I'm thinking it would work for catfish bait too.
Look like a quality can of Alpo.
Busy.
Sure. You don't want to know what that looked like.
Shut up.
It looks kind of like an output of a well-fed chihuahua.
Here, buddy.
He's washing his hands of it.
Actually, the stuff's still kind of saucy, so that was kind of slick.
I've seen some sort of sauce on there.
It looked awful shiny.
Yeah.
Well, I got it at Ollie's. It's kind of like, y'all have Ollie's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it at Ollie's, and it comes in these big 3-pound vacuum seal packs as turkey jerky, and I'm like, huh. It actually tastes a whole lot better than it looks. But you wind up, you know, with permalube on your fingers. So I'm guessing that probably would be a pretty good catfish bait.
No, catfish bait. Yep.
I've never caught catfish with like stink bait or whatever you want to call it. But I've caught it with worms and small brim and small crappie and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've never, you know, the little baits that you push down in the pile of poo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never caught nothing with those, except for, you know, a lot of bug bites. Because you get those blowflies and everything else coming in and homing in, and you got to fan them off every time you want to take your stick and push it down in the goo.
Yeah. Yeah, I think about every catfish I've caught. It was some type of live bait. Now, it might have drowned by the time they ate it, you know, it was worms or something like that, you know, but it's still live bait.
I've done pretty good with chicken livers.
Yeah, chicken livers. But I still kind of consider it, you know, I mean, like a, you know, not live, but still a real bait.
Yeah, not an artificial lure.
Yeah.
We used to take our chicken livers, and the day before we'd lay them out on the board in the sun and sprinkle garlic or whatever else on them, and then the sun would toughen them up so they'd actually stay on the hook.
Yeah.
Either that or take a little piece of pantyhose and put them in, wrap them up in the pantyhose and put a little twisty tie on it.
Pantyhose have great uses.
Especially if you want to do what?
I said you can fish with them, rob bank, whatever. All kinds of stuff.
I was about to say, if you was going to knock over a 7-Eleven on your way to the pond.
I used to use them to hang or to tie up my tomato plants. Because it, you know, stretchy.
I've used them on squash and zucchini when I make them vine up.
Sure, right.
Or pumpkins. You got to get some of them queen size ones for the pumpkins. Those ones with the extra figure control.
I guess I thought it was funny. Anyway, little funny story. A man that used to live on the road I live on he tried to rob a bank in travel dress a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago or so. Of course, I guess, you know, they hit a buzzer, called 911, whatever at the bank. And so they busted him right there at the bank. I mean, they didn't shoot him or anything, but his quote was, when they was arresting him, I guess by then the news showed up and all that, he was like, I had to make a truck payment.
Understand that.
He couldn't make his car payment, so he robbed a damn, or tried to rob a bank.
Seriously, don't even know what that means.
It was a true story. It really wasn't a joke or anything.
No, I was talking about what I put in the internal. Apparently that's never been done to me because I don't know what it means.
She ain't right.
Yeah,
We'll have to do some searching online for that. 'Cause I want to know too, because I don't think I.
it might be like the damn ultimate, like the Holy Grail or something. Y'all figure that out. Let me
It
know.
might be.
I'm a preacher, and I know that.
Well, that's why you know you're a preacher.
I have to listen to all kinds of stuff in counseling. Let me tell you.
Stuff. You have to read that to yourself. Reread what you wrote. I call the backup. What you rating?
We don't want to block that.
Well, I wouldn't mind help if it needed, you know.
You're giving him a stomach ache.
It was under attack, you know. I mean, yeah, go right ahead. It ain't me. I can promise you that.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, roll.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, what?
Motherfuckers.
Oh, okay, okay. Is that kind of like Nutter Butters?
Right on.
Got turkey jerky in my teeth. Yeah. Vape on.
Vape on. Right on.
I was thinking you could steam it up with a damn box.
Get a good cloud going here. Put the wide bore drip tip on there.
Sweet. How's it all going, George?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, it's not right now. It's not a matter of being able to find people to buy my stuff. It's a matter of I've got people fighting over who gets exclusive rights to buy my stuff.
I understand. Very cool.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
He's always joking on his.
Yeah, you know what? What you need is a good pack of Marlboro. There's something right there is killing your ass.
Right. You need to start smoking the real shit again.
You definitely need something that sucks that vape into something.
Do you need a job?
Whoa.
I mean, I was wondering if you know, we don't have union down here, but.
Damn!
Sorry, I'm just there. I can't help Oh, you got a fan at sister. You got a fan. No.
Oh Lord, he's polishing the thing.
He's polishing his thing, huh?
He's polishing his puffer.
Wait a minute. When did this chat get to be 21 and over?
Hey, Biker Bob.
Biker Bob!
What's up there, Mr. Biker Bob?
What's up, Mr. Biker, sir?
Howdy, howdy.
The mist is coming.
Celeste had a question. Hey George, what does the amp setting do as the voltage setting? As opposed to the voltage setting.
Hey, Peachy.
Peachy!
Well, poor man, on the MVP itself, it's variable voltage and variable wattage. One will burn a little bit hotter as you up the voltage. You're more likely to burn a coil on the higher voltage setting as opposed to upping your wattage. It's more of a bell and whistle than it is anything else. You know, because I thought at one time I had to have a variable voltage, variable wattage system, and now, you know, these that I make are completely unregulated, no chips whatsoever. Your wattage is dependent upon the resistance of your coil. And, you know, your MVP only goes up to, I want to say, 9, 10, maybe? 9 watts and 4.7 volts. And 9 watts, this thing right here with this coil in it is sitting at 110.5 watts. So, would you quit that? Licking my elbow will not make me put food in your bowl. Stop it. Since you're up here, come say hey.
Yes.
Kitty, kitty, food. Kitty, kitty.
Raise the roof. Raise the roof.
Raise the roof.
That cat's gonna pay you back in your sleep. I hope you know that.
This is the most mild-mannered cat. Unless you bug him when he's sleeping.
Pretty cat.
And then he'll rip you a few new sphincters.
Hellfire. Hellfire!
Yep.
And Brimbley stones.
Mm-hmm.
What did
Yeah.
I miss?
Nothing.
You had a troll.
Oh, cool.
We blocked and rolled.
You're famous now.
Rock on.
Right?
We all get our own personal ones.
Right
Same
on.
person. I'm pretty sure it's the same person, but anyway.
At least they're creative, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Be a little more creative on the names. Jeez.
More like. Stump's got one now.
Stump got his too.
Wow.
Okay, now that's too much.
Morning,
See,
Cold
the
Steel.
thing here is this person obviously thinks I give a fuck, and I don't. So,
Well, that's what I said earlier. You know, like fucking water on a duck's back.
Jeez, that's not very creative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I was trying to say a while ago, y'all said creative, I say cowardly, but that's all right.
That one, you
Now
know.
they're racist. Now they're being racist.
Well,
Yeah,
you know.
don't do that with that one yet.
Okay. Well, I didn't have, but it don't matter to y'all. That one makes me think of somebody in particular, but
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
that, I can't even remember.
Y'all see my turkey jerky? I just lost some turkey jerky.
can't speak.
What?
Cold Steel.
Yep.
Is that a new one? Or well, I ain't able to catch all of them anymore.
He's been subbed to Michelle for a while, I think.
Okay, cool.
He's got a decent size. He's got a medium sized channel.
Yeah, 629. I just seen it.
Got a lot of videos.
Say General Banner and then One
I
Eyed
was
Patriot.
subbed to him, now it's showing I'm not, so.
I'm subbed now.
Yep, I resubbed you.
I can't think of the one I'm thinking of. You know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
God, whatever it was. Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yep.
I forget the other name, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think it's
Starts with a B, but I think. Damn.
There you go, TR.
Yeah. I think you're right, Dish. What the fuck is that?
Right on, Richum. Right on.
Yeah, you are exactly
is
right,
funny.
Richard. That's why I said I used to trolls used to really bother me, but I guess you get a thick skin and it's just like okay, whatever. You know?
You get used to it after a while. It's like, oh, it's just a troll. You know, it don't even do nothing for you. I mean, it's just.
Cold Steel, we don't know, but he's made up of like 5 or 6 accounts already, just being vulgar and rude.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, a lot of them were just vulgar, and then there was one racist one, and that's a little bit much. I mean, you can be vulgar and we can block or whatever, but yeah, you don't get into racism. We don't want that shit on here.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, PNASCAR, don't worry about it. Trust me, I don't know about the rest of the panel. It ain't bothered me as much, you know.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't know.
You know, I ain't saying we ain't blocking it, but did you step on that cat, George?
I gave him a piece of turkey jerky and he left.
You're gonna hear.
Right? Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna hear.
Oh.
At least I know what I got to look forward to if he does.
Got hung up in a fur ball.
Cole still said Google is making changes with trolls you will see soon. I hope they do. I wish they'd point out who the person was.
Yeah, that's a good thing right there.
Yep, I wish they would put the parent account out for everybody to know.
Yeah, link their accounts. Yeah. Because it's real, you can make an account real quick. You know, create new account, new account, new account. But if you had to actually start from scratch with a whole nother email address and all that shit, you couldn't just do that real quick. You know?
Unless you're in somebody's basement with 20 computers.
You're right.
What's your password, damn it? Password.
The password is.
But
Mama
Cole
won't
still,
pay the rent.
Cole still, you're probably right. But the comments we were talking about a while ago called racist, where he was using the N word for no reason.
Yeah. Just out of the blue. Whatever.
But anyway, blocked and flagged for spam and rolled right on.
Yeah, no big deal.
Y'all see what my shirt says, right?
You're allergic to stupid.
Stay back. I'm allergic to stupid. Amen.
I couldn't decide whether between that one or the. What,
go ahead,
brother?
George. No, go ahead.
I was going to say I couldn't decide between this one and the sarcasm is strong with this one.
Yoda.
I think the best one I've seen, I was watching some kind of video, and I think it was on actually TV, and the guy was getting like some baby raccoons out of like a Coke machine or something. And it was just, yeah, I think it was a damn news show, you know, like local news or something, or whatever. And the guy, he was animal control, and on the back of his shirt it said something about animal control. If you see me running, try to keep up.
That's a good one. Or as
Morning trees.
Johnny always says, if he's running, don't stop asking why. Just keep running. Oh damn, Johnny's running. Let's go.
Damn right.
Because there's something a lot bigger and a lot meaner chasing me.
Right.
Yeah,
Evidently has more ammo.
Night,
Right.
Portland.
I was taking apart yesterday. Had this big steel block on this machine I was taking apart, and it had these big ass bolts on it and stuff. And I mean, they were so tight and so big that I had this like little mini forklift over there. I had welded a eyelet to the end of it and had a chain wrapped around it, and using the hydraulics of the machine to try to break the bolts loose. So I kept clearing the aisle out, and I was like, y'all stay away and stuff. And they're like, what are you doing? And I pointed at what I was doing, and the owl like scrambled. I was like, yeah, and because I was behind the machine pulling the lever like this. Because if some shit broke loose and it went flying, you know, it was like, you ain't gonna dodge it. It was a 22 millimeter Allen bolt. That's what size Allen it was, which is like 7/8.
Mm-hmm.
damn.
Yep. Yeah, that would have hurted.
Hurted, you're right.
And then when you get it out, you go find the guy who Loctited it, and you break his kneecap with a set wrench.
Yeah. But I mean, we're talking like the bolt head. I mean, literally, it's like this big.
Darn. Darn it.
She always ruins all the fun.
You should wear that.
Trees.
You should wear that shirt to church, George, and then they won't bother you so bad. Wonder if he's talking about me.
Don't put it past me. Don't put it past me. I said things up in front of them people that would get me kicked out of every Baptist church from here to California.
Are you a full-time preacher?
Yep, I am.
What
I don't get paid for it, but I do it full time.
What kind of denomination do you?
Messianic.
Messianic. Okay. Just curious.
No worries, man.
I'll have to look that up.
I've never heard of that in my lifetime.
Me either.
Dang it, cat stole my mouse.
I love that. That's so funny.
Like saying Judeo-Christian.
Mm-hmm. It's
if it does, Brandon, I ain't got the damn check yet.
Mm-hmm.
Trees are blowing, blowing, blowing.
and them trees are blowing, get them doggies rolling, rawhide. Bring it down.
Randy, it depends on how you negotiate your contract.
I'm thinking he had Elmer Fudd do the first one.
Where's Boy in Blue?
Well, I've seen his videos. He did a 1022 video today.
I saw that. I wanted to give him some props on it. That's a nice rifle.
Mm-hmm.
That's really probably one of the nicest 1022s I've seen.
Yeah, pretty nice. It was only like normal price. It was, I think he said $220 or $250, somewhere in that range. Hell, that's what I paid for my regular Woodstock 1022.
In his comment, he said not bad for $20, and I was like, no effing way. But if it was, that's the deal of the century.
Yeah, I seen that. I think he forgot to add the extra 2 or something. I was on break at work and was watching it on my cell phone when I commented.
Put it down, Michelle. Put it down.
Don't light the cigarette. Bring it to me.
Step back from it. Insert gum. Insert gum into pie hole.
You're giving him ideas.
I thought that too. There we go.
Oh, sorry.
Feed it. Feed it, Dish. Feed it.
Very funny.
Coffin nails.
Brandon, just to simplify it, way overly simplified, Judeo-Christian or Messianic Christianity is basically Old Testament / Christianity without all the man-made rules.
Exactly.
Or what do they call it? Damn it, I just lost my thought.
No fence laws.
Non-denominational.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Similar. And I'm saying I'm oversimplifying it, but it's just throwing it out there that way.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Close enough, anyway.
Close enough to get the understanding across.
Right. Big difference between that and Southern Baptist. I tell you what, Brandon. Tomorrow evening, won't you hit me up on Facebook Messenger and I'll explain it all to you.
Yes, it is a big difference.
How dare you fuck you putting down the hypocritical Southern Baptist? Really?
Southern Baptist has got all the man-made church rules, and
you want to talk about some I don't know if you can get more hypocritic than saying Southern Baptist.
Well, you know what? From my experience, you got hypocrites everywhere.
Well, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
You know, because I've met some Southern Baptist people that are really excellent people that love God and love to help people, and then some people that say they love to help people and then talk about them the next day at the market. You know.
Well, and that's probably true with a lot of denominations where it's like, you know, you raise hell and cheat on your wife and steal and do everything else during the week, and then come Sunday you try to forgive, you know, ask for forgiveness and start all over again come Monday.
Yeah, I call that greasy grace.
Yeah.
Easy in, easy out.
And living in South Carolina, growing up here, I mean, that is definitely Southern Baptist. And, you know, not everybody, of course, but, you know, it's like, what deacon screwing whose wife? What? You know. I mean, it's the way the church are around here. No, I was talking about Southern Baptist.
I was just saying it sounds similar, you know. Party all week, pray like hell all weekend.
Right.
The same group.
Like I said now, Brandon, I ain't saying all Southern Baptists are like that. I'm just saying in general.
I grew up going to a Southern Baptist church, but as I got older, I and saw things my way, interpreted things my way. When I was younger, I joined a non-denominational church, which is similar to what George is talking about, and it just, I called it eliminated the man-made bullshit.
Yeah. A big thing that I do is I eliminate anything that happened in 325 AD at the Nicene Council.
Right.
Well, that and anything written in the Talmud as well.
Well, there's a lot of things. Well, we should get off religion. Never mind.
Yep. That's definitely a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Maybe we ought to do a Monday night chat to just cover those.
Yeah. Because well, all I was going to say is there's a lot of things in the Protestant religion that is derived from Catholicism, from the old times.
What is? I mean, that's Protestant means a protesting Catholic.
Yeah, but they accept their practices. Not all of them, but you know, as far as holidays and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, I got this HK P7 right here.
Yeah, let's see that thing.
This is my pride and joy 9mm.
Right on.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So what have I got laying around here? I
It
still
was
got
in,
SKS back here.
not this particular gun, but if you want to see a movie this gun was used in, it was in Die Hard, the first one, or The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. Yeah. He had this and a brown high pipe.
Was that before or after she killed herself?
That was before. That was before she was a crackhead.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's when she was still putting out music and stuff like that.
Yeah, she wasn't married to Bobby Brown then either.
Mm-mm.
Matter of fact, she had an affair with Kevin Costner while they were making that movie.
Right.
And somehow she started doing crack or meth or whatever it was.
I think it's all of it.
All the above.
How do you wake up one morning and go, you know what? I think I'll smoke crack today.
And you and me in there.
Yeah. Hell, you be dirty as poor like me, and why would you want your teeth to rot out and you get sores on your face and lose all the weight?
You know, and here you are, got millions, and you're in the back seat of a '72 Volkswagen with a Sundrop bottle filled with tinfoil.
Yeah.
This seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I can.
Let's try to smoke this Oxycontin.
Right.
So let's crush it up and inject it. God.
I think it has to do with a personality. That's my take on it. That's my opinion.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I ain't got millions and I don't smoke crack. And
I don't know, you awful skinny, Tim.
I know,
I
right?
ain't that skinny.
Well, you know you're smoking weed.
But you got some pretty teeth.
Yeah, so it ain't cracker vinegar.
Must be injected.
That's what it is. He's not a crackhead, he's a meth.
I have been addicted to crack, though. But it was a different
Easy.
Oh, chemo slobber. Harold for you. Bob from Turkey Jerky. With a little SKS.
Oh, yeah, nice. What kind is that?
Norinco.
Norinco, oh, that's right. You had that one last time, didn't you?
Yep, matching serial numbers.
Now, is that one made in the 90s, or is that like an actual old one?
How do I know?
Shit, I don't know.
Boy, those look like devil Funyuns, dude.
Yeah, I just saw for it says flaming hot Funyuns, and I was like, I gotta try those. Haven't tried them yet, but I will. I can't eat them late at night. Or I'll be up all night with reflux.
Right.
No.
Tomorrow I'll eat them.
Night, Rich.
Now, the reason I asked is I got a catalog from a little flyer from Center Firearms or something like that, and they had like old SKSs from like the 50s or 60s that were Chinese. And they were calling them Type 56s, and that's why I asked. I know mine's a Norinco, and I know mine was made in the 90s because it was like brand new when I got it.
Well, this one was caked in so much cosmoline it wasn't funny. I actually had to took everything out and baked it out, and then just put a tongue roll finish on the stock.
That might be an old one. That might be one like pre-90s, you know what I mean, like actual surplus.
Serial numbers like M210296. And then it's got another stamp on it.
And you're speaking Chinese to me, I don't understand that.
Well, actually, that's on the other side. Compound.
Well, both my AK-47 and my SKS are Chinese, and I will say they both work perfectly.
This thing shoots super straight.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem I've had with it is the spring for the safety decided to go south for the winter.
Damn.
And all it is, it looks like a little piece of a stripper clip. And I can't find anybody that sells them. I've been looking for 3 years.
I'd just take it off. Hey, you don't need safety on anymore.
Right.
I ain't used it in 3 years.
Yeah. The safety solid was a trigger block anyway.
And that's my wife's favorite rifle. She'd rather shoot it than she would the ARs.
I prefer shooting my SKS over my AK. But like, you know, I got the wire stock on the AK, so it's not comfortable to shoot. So.
Well, you know, the ARs are quite a bit louder than these SKs. And the way my muzzle brake is, she actually, you know, you can kind of feel some percussion. Diggly.
That's funny, Cold Steel. And I thought it was funny too, is like a homework assignment where they did one each, right, example, and it was like, you know, such a just gonna do this homework assignment good.
Later, Richard. I missed that. I hope he ain't gone yet. But anyway.
Bao con Dios, mi amigo.
This is actually a Mac 90 Chinese.
I thought the Macs were Russian.
No, they're Chinese.
I didn't even catch that. That tops the I didn't even catch that.
I know. We were pretty quick on drama. I did.
Okay,
I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever.
Damn.
Oh my. Cold Steel, I can't wait till The Walking Dead starts. That's funny. You had it in the other window there. Someone needs help now. Oh crap. Yeah, totally disappointed.
Why did you get you in a conundrum?
Yes.
Hey, Chris.
No, but funny.
They're having their own little party over here.
Yeah, they must be texting each other because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
No, internal, brother.
Well, I seen one thing, but I still didn't catch what's going on.
So we just think alike. We're kind of doofy, slow.
Other than
real
what
slow.
Michelle
We're very
said.
slow. We're very slow.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
You're
maybe
right.
I'll see what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Couple ling
I
longs.
got you.
Mom, Bird Dog was saying she was disappointed at the creativity of the troll that made an account replica of her name.
Yeah. They're saying that it wasn't creative enough.
That is very funny.
Yeah, she said she was disappointed.
And you have to remember, we've seen a lot of troll accounts, so it's like we kind of got numb to it. Some of them may look real offensive and stuff, and we're like, man, you can't come up with nothing better than that.
Yeah.
I'm almost offended.
Right?
Definitely disappointed.
Buddy Light asked, what rounds do they take?
760 payment.
760 by 39.
Oh.
So, yeah, I was unsure which one he was talking about. I had gotten up.
78 gauge.
Have you had your slam fire yet, George? Don't clean it for a while.
Yeah.
Buddy, us girls, we can multitask.
But if it ever does, just keep it pointed down range, because I don't think you can stop it.
Yeah.
I know the first time it happened to me, I popped off like 2 or 3 rounds, and I looked at my buddy, and I was like 2 or 3 shots went off, because it happened so damn fast, I wasn't even sure what the hell happened.
It's like, how can I do that again?
Yeah, and that's what I did. I was like, well, shit. Put another stripper clip in it. But SKS, they're supposedly notorious for that. If you don't clean them for a while, they get like carbon buildup, and the firing pin will stick out a little bit. So each time the chamber's around, it just keeps going.
I've also got the other mags on it, the duckbill mags, so I can put the 30-round magazines on it. Just pop this one out. But they're not really all that smooth. For my application, I can't really imagine needing more than 10-round stripper clips.
Good night, Paul.
Not Paul. No, to be honest with you, I prefer the 10-round factory mag in it, or the factory magazine, fixed magazine, than the 30-round clips. They're a pain in the ass to change. I can reload it with stripper clips faster than I can change the magazine.
Now, I would like to have a 5-round magazine for it so I can take it deer hunting.
Good night, Brandon.
Dang, I'm seeing double stumps.
Hey, Stump, how you doing?
All right.
I don't know which one to look at. One of them looks mean, one of them smiling.
Later, Brandon.
Yeah, we can't take 2.
And Buddy,
Look at the one with the gun.
Good night.
Buddy, if you just want to type in that you're laughing, it's LOL or LM. Laughing my ass off.
He is banned on Jammy TIme.
I'm surprised it came up. Isn't that on the list?
Apparently not.
Yeah, I got to get right on that.
No, he put commas in it, so it didn't.
I see.
Night, Brandon.
Ow! You furry bang! Son of a so-and-so.
My damn dish is left.
Ruh-roh.
I told her not to touch nothing the rest of the night. She touched something.
I done told you.
I told her. He is not a politically correct. Is. I'm just saying.
No, don't do that. Control delete.
Damn Google.
You touched something. I told you don't touch nothing. You touched it anyway. She did that earlier. I was just about to hit the broadcast button, just right there, and she left me.
And she just left again.
Left again.
And she didn't touch nothing. She was just sitting there.
There you go, buddy. That's it. That makes Michelle happy. Ha ha. Well, we're gonna, when Dish gets back, we'll go ahead and do our drawing for our survival pack.
Is that big old bug out bag thingy?
No, it's the little one. The Pullman Prepper sent 2 of them.
Oh. Oh,
The
those
big old bug out thing is
The
third
red
prize
one.
or second prize.
3rd prize.
Okay, third then. Whatever. One of them prizes.
Yeah. Dish has got
That's
her
nice.
own.
Well, she's not here right now, so I got my eye on it.
Yeah, you're supposed to do a drawing tonight, ain't you? I'm sorry, I just jumped back in.
Yeah.
Must have touched it again.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
The kitty cats are down there, Sonia.
Can't touch this.
Dun, 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 dun. Hammer time.
Hammer time! Whoa, whoa!
Whoa. Just whoa.
She tried.
Yeah,
Whoa. Easy.
those dumbass pants on. You remember those pants?
Oh, yes.
Hung down with my knees.
Your 26th chromosome showed up right there, Dish.
I don't even know what that means.
That's the one that keeps you from having any rhythm.
Oh.
Oh.
my white jeans.
Don't worry, I think I got 6 extra of those.
Sam, that ain't a full tank of gas. Jeez.
Mom said, "Quit licking that button, Dish."
Mom is telling you. Go ahead.
That's a good one.
Right.
Oh, well, she said freaking.
Mom gets on it, boy.
Mom's a freak.
She's super freaky.
And she's got a motorcycle.
Really?
Uh-huh. She was talking about it another chat ago, a couple chats ago. She either got one or knows somebody that's got one that she rides.
Uh-huh.
She used to have one. That's what she said.
I will have me another one of these days. Oh, yes, it will be mine. Oh, yes.
Right on.
Oh.
Yep. And when that happens, me, you, and TR is going to get together since we ain't too far apart with the bikes, and we're going to find out who's the bravest or the dust on them little curvy ass hill roads.
Could you repeat that in English, brother? All I heard was yep, Freddy is the devil.
Ah,
Yeah, it broke up a little bit.
all right. I say once you get one, you, TR, and myself need to get together some of those little hilltop roads and figure out who's the bravest or the dumbest on those roads.
I got a lot of videos of me driving my little red bike. I'm pretty sure I'm the dumbest.
Now, I was thinking I would get nominated for the dumbest because I'm going to be the one trying to do it on the street glide.
Well, the chrome end of one of my damn pegs off my damn shadow's gone. I've scrubbed both sides of the frame. I was up last time I was doing the oil change on it. I was like, I was talking to myself. I was like, you know what? I've been going way too fucking hard in those curves because when the frame's hitting the ground, you're going too damn fast.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. I'll be the sensible one that keeps his cell phone on to call 911 to get you some help.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wear a helmet, gloves, and suit and all that shit. You know. I may break every bone in my body, but I won't have no skin grafts.
Damn.
I tell you what, be fun riding.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Ray.
I was gonna say, I think the furthest I've leaned a bigger bagger over yet, I had a stumphead on it with me. We took a turn, leaned it so deep that it actually folded her power floorboard.
If it folded the damn passenger foot pegs, you had that son bitch laid in that curve hard.
Yep. If she's still in the damn comments, man, she'll fess up to it. It actually wasn't all that long ago.
Damn.
Yeah, that's. Hey, I don't think I've ever leaned either one of my bikes that damn hard.
Yep. Just because it's a big ass bagger don't mean it's slow.
Well, like I said, hell, the damn fastest time recorded at the damn Dragon was a fucking 1800cc fucking gold wing.
Yeah.
Disclosed.
You guys are fast.
Surrender. Here's your white flag. Tap out. Tap out.
What are we gonna do with them?
I don't know. We lost
Bird
them
Dog's gonna
both.
get in trouble because she's gonna wake her old man up.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be in there. Turn that shit down.
I don't know, man, but at this point, I'm kind of hoping the just got like an oxygen bottle and a portable defibrillator set up.
Right.
It's looking like she's gonna need it.
Mm-hmm. She gonna need breathing treatment.
Right? Or nebulizer.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Damn, Mom. That hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that would fucking hurt bad.
I guess when you got back on, you were a holy roller.
What was that last part?
Yes. It was kind of lame. It's kind of corny.
Not
said-
in you, surely not.
Oh, shut up.
Man.
I'm squishing your head.
Kids in the hall are squishing your head.
I know I told the story, but I met this biker up in Cherokee. You know, big Harley, big son of a bitch. But he had, from his knee down on one leg was
Peanuts.
prosthetic.
Sorry.
We're sitting on in a gutter.
Anyhow, and he was telling us about his bike fell over. You know, he dropped his bike, and for like 20 minutes he was out in his yard trying to figure out how he's going to get out from under his bike. It took him 20 minutes to figure out that it was on just his prosthetic leg, so he took it off and got out.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, but that would be kind of a kick in the nuts when you go, damn. All I got to do is unstrap it and get up.
Yeah. I was impressed with him though. You know, he had the floorboards and the hill shifter and all that. And I mean, he didn't have a trike. It was a two-wheel Harley. You know, like a big Heritage Classic or something. You know, and that son of a bitch was one. I mean, you know, 1.5 leg. I don't know what the hell you call that, but he was riding a Harley and needed from a knee down on one side, on the shifter side. He just stomped down on the damn heel of it to change gears, the upshift. And then stomped down on the other side, you know, the downshift.
See you, Cold Steel.
Yeah, good night, Cold Steel.
Good night.
That was the same guy that, you know, went through that story I was talking about where he asked me where I was from and all that shit, and then asked me if I was ever in prison and blah, 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 and all that stuff.
Pen pals.
Nope, wasn't me. He was just kidding, but he kind of scared me for a minute.
Right. I just looked at him and just like, man, don't make me shoot you.
He caught me so far off guard, I couldn't even come up with a response other than, no, it wasn't me. He was a cool guy, though. After I figured out he wasn't serious.
Right.
Now TR's figured out a way to get everybody to clap for his jokes.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
True life experiences. I met a guy tonight that almost ran over me. He just saw me in the corner of his eye as I was pulling into the store. Turned out he had a big dog, and we talked about motorcycles for about 15 minutes before I left. He's like, yeah, I just happened to see you turn signal in mine. I was like, well, hell, if I'd have known you was just turning around in the parking lot, I wouldn't have whipped in like I did. I thought you was leaving.
No shit.
But I had a car behind me and a car coming, and here I am, it's dark, doing 60, and I'm like slowing down to turn into a little store. You just don't really want to stop in the middle of the road on a motorcycle at night.
Not if you can help
it. So I saw an opening, and I was like, okay, let me just whip in here. And he just happened to stop. And I was like, holy shit, that son of a bitch was turning around in the parking lot.
That's a big corn dog. You're gonna lose your Coke all over the screen, bird dog.
I've got plastic up here now, George, so like, it's all okay. I just wipe it down when I'm done. Yes.
Do the drawing.
Do the drawing.
All right, you guys ready for the drawing?
Do it. Do it.
We had 5 people.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna mix them up. Uh-oh.
Looks fine.
Very cool. Little stump.
That's the luckiest little
Oh,
stump.
shit.
As usual, she didn't click on herself, so I couldn't see. So hang on. Hold it back up.
Here it is right here. It's right there. Doop, doop, doop.
Right on. Outstanding.
Well, that's just downright cool. That's cool as hell.
That 1 out of 5 chance. That was pretty good odds.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Stump family's on a roll.
And he'll enjoy the hell out
definitely
of
sure
that
he'd want me to
shit
tell
anyway.
I'm sure he'll want me to say thank you. So thank y'all very much.
As far as he,
Right on.
Thanks
as
to
far as,
everybody.
I'll have
as
to
he
try to
knows,
talk about that.
as far as he knows, is Daddy or Mama won.
That'll go in that great big old bag Rick sent him for his birthday.
Right.
We'll trade now.
I started to call
information.
Johnny. Y'all were what?
I said we'll trade now,
George.
making information for bug out bag.
That's Little Stump's bug out bag.
Right.
Oh, he asked me knife questions too.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. What were you trying to say, Stump?
I was saying that that'll go right inside, I'm sure, that great big old ass bag that Rick sent him for his birthday. And I almost had to call UTR and Georgia to figure out how the hell to put together some of the great big ass huge ILBE bags that the military is using now.
Oh yeah. That's an awesome
Took me
bag.
forever to figure out those little. It's huge, man. You can put a Volkswagen in that damn thing.
Yep.
Well, that's the problem with a big bag. You can actually, it's got so much room you can put too much shit in it.
But it's designed to
Oh,
it's designed to comfortably tote on your back 120 pounds of gear.
If you can pick up 120 pounds.
If you can, yeah. If you fully load it with 120 pounds of gear, that back pad and that back design where it's up against your back is supposedly designed to be able to hold that 120 pounds of gear without it hurting your lower back. So.
Very cool.
Wonder how much C-3PO weighed. Star Wars? No? Nobody? Just
No,
DR?
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay,
yeah.
I got it. I just thought it was a bit random.
Chewbacca was carrying his ass around. And
Yeah, he was, yeah. You put my head on
Pieces.
backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, hell,
And of course,
Chewbacca's.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Chewbacca was 7 foot tall though, so that little tin can didn't weigh nothing.
Right.
I agree with you, Buddy Light. Any bag I got, I do have a bug out bag, but really that's just extreme case scenario for the most part. Any bag I got, like I carry with me, it's just a get home bag.
Yep, most mine. Same thing for me.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Spaceballs?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Loved
so
it.
you know Joan Rivers, she was playing C-3PO's character, the voice,
Right.
and she would have to do big luggage and all with a hair dryer and everything in it. You know, it was awesome.
Virgin alert! Virgin
We're
alert!
going plaid.
We're going plaid, right?
We know that was awesome. Great
What do we
movie.
have on this thing? A Cuisinart?
Pizza the Hut.
Yes.
He was dripping cheese and pepperoni on it.
You.
Lord,
Drip.
Lord helmet.
Yeah. And then when the lightsabers are like the little thumb thing, you know, but they'd hold them down here.
Yeah.
I hate it when my Schwartz gets tangled.
My Schwartz is bigger than your Schwartz.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Yes. Awesome.
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yeah.
And you know it's awesome too with all of the merchandising they did. Spaceballs, the balls, the you know just everything. It was the T-shirt, the hat. It was great. Spaceballs.
Yeah, just dumb as shit movie, but funny as hell.
Oh yeah.
It really was.
It's Mel Brooks.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Good night, Stumpette.
Nice.
Good night.
Good night, Mrs. Stump.
You know,
Sweet dreams.
he had a few good movies. I'd have to say, and I could be missing one, but Blazing Saddles,
Oh yeah.
Spaceballs, and what was the one with Gene Wilder?
Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein.
Awesome movies.
Young Frankenstein was my favorite. When you're down,
Okay, coffee break, guys. I'll be right back.
10-4.
Hello, Tink. That's a new one to me.
Yeah, it's a new one, but he's got a couple of videos. Said he's uploading some more something video. I forgot what he just said. Song video.
He's got
That
pictures.
looks like Kelly's.
Oh, Kelly's bow or whatever.
Yeah, it looks
Yep.
like Kelly's of the channel or something.
Yep,
Okay.
there. That's what it is. I was just bringing it up. It was taking forever to load up the damn thumbnails. I couldn't see. Jip, jip.
Yeah, that's her of the channel.
Awesome. At the deer camp. Yeah, a lot of folks are getting season started this weekend.
Yeah, but back to the full blown out bug out bags. If I put my plate carry on, my true bug out bag, even if I just carried one pistol and my AR and a little bit of ammo, I couldn't move more than a mile a day.
Me either.
See, you would go damn driveway, man.
Do what now?
That freaking hill you talking about, you never get to the end of the driveway.
Well, I
hill
can
you
get
keep
there.
talking about, you'd never get to the end of the damn driveway.
Well, so I just roll down to the end of the driveway.
Getting back up is the hard part.
I'm
I
taking
can
a
barely-
four-wheeler.
I can barely walk down to my mailbox and back up the damn driveway without a fucking pack, much less with one.
I'm thinking a four-wheeler would be an awesome bug-out vehicle.
Yeah.
With the exception that most of them are loud as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't fucking shit, we stay put.
Every once in a while I do walk down to my mailbox, but there's a lot of times I get my truck or motorcycle and drive down to it. That's a steep ass.
Right? I don't blame you.
Back in my 30s, it wasn't no big deal, but here it's like, woo, that's a job. Not,
Yeah, well, hell, when I was 30, I would have ran down the hill and then ran back up
Yeah.
just so I could say I'd done something.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good, yeah.
I'd have a fucking heart explosion. I tried that shit down.
I definitely probably sprain my ankle.
Heart and lung kidney too. Hell,
Just like this said a while ago, if you ever see me fucking running, don't ask questions because you know it's done got shitty. Because I ain't trying to run no fucking one.
there's something really bad behind me.
Bad, and I've run out of ammo.
And I just ran past you, so you're it.
That's right. I ain't got to outrun the bad part. I just got to outrun you.
Right?
And I will trip a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Man, get up! Come on! freeze up, Michelle?
Mm.
Come on.
Reading comments. Well,
I ain't seen no damn comments. My shit froze up again.
I thought mine did too.
yeah, it's getting about that time. Wait till Dish comes back, and then we're gonna call it quits, guys.
Yeah, I mean, anybody, buddy, I had to say, I mean, if you got even half a chance of digging in, that's the only way to go. Bugging out is like, man, that's like you're on the run. They ain't, you know, they ain't a good option. But if you live in a real urban area, you know, or suburban, I guess, you know, in the city, yeah, you gotta get out.
Yeah, I'm suburban. I live right on the. I'm just barely in the city limits, but I'm only like 10 minutes from Wake Forest University, and
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
if I've got any way to get out of here and something crap happens, I'm gone.
That's one reason I've been reluctant to join in with groups and stuff around here, which they're around here, but it's just because it's like I'm out in the woods and out of the way of the cities and stuff just enough that I feel like I could dig in and last a little while anyhow. I mean, you know, in a worst case scenario kind of thing.
Well, you know, I live in a fairly nice neighborhood, but there's a trailer park about a quarter of a mile through the woods that way, that they would come and try to take anything and everything anybody else had that they thought they might want.
Well, the problem with and, you know, and this is just, I'm spitballing here. The problem with even in a nice neighborhood, that you're about
Hey, Fringe.
a week, hey Fringe,
Hey, Fringe.
a week or less away from total anarchy or chaos, I should say. I shouldn't say anarchy.
You don't get 420 pissed off.
Yeah, exactly. Chaos, excuse me. You know, 9 meals away from people starting stabbing people for food.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Because
I also bet I've got bigger
folks,
than they have.
because I mean, hell, I mean, you could really get into even may even have less food in their house than middle class.
I would agree.
Because they're like, hell, we just eating out or going whatever, you know, whatever. And they may have less food in their cupboard than your average person. Not that I'm saying you live in a rich neighborhood. I'm just saying, you know, you look at the nice houses and all that, them some bitches are broke.
Yep.
They just keeping up with the Joneses.
Yep, that's what my grandma said. Don't envy all these people with the big, huge houses and the fine, fancy cars and this, that, and the other, because they're broke because they're living rob Peter to pay Paul to have all that nice stuff.
Yeah, everybody's broke, just on a different level.
Right.
American dream.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get ready and go.
Okay.
And we will see you guys. Johnny and TR has the conundrum Friday, right?
Yep.
10 o'clock. They'll see you guys Friday, and we'll see you Saturday night at 11:30. And thank you guys all for the donations and sharing the video. If you can't donate, at least share the videos. That helps too. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for everything, you guys.
We'll see you later.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Night-night.